Hello and welcome back to a Let's Play Ghostbusters with Chip and I here. We had recorded one prior, but something happened with the audio where it wasn't syncing no matter what we did. So Chip and I loved this part of the game so much, we're replaying it.
Yes, sir.
So it's giving Tip a chance to catch up. So you're welcome.
Yep. Oh, no problem.
Even though I'm playing on easy, you're playing on expert.
And now's the time to let the guys in on a little secret. I've been playing FIFA this whole time.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
No, I'm just kidding. I've been playing. I've sent Pat photographic evidence when I get stuck.
Always play hard to get.
There you go. So every time we play this game, I look at it and I think, man, why did they not make this into a movie? This would have been so beautiful as a movie.
Yes.
But then I wonder if, like, cinematic limitations wouldn't have allowed them to make it as, like, engrossing as it is in a video game.
I don't even know how to begin to answer that.
I mean, do you think this would have been a decent movie if it was just a movie? Or should it always have been in the form of a video game?
I think it would have been too much for a movie.
Like too much story, too much CGI?
Too much story. I think it would have made a good I can't think of the words.
Maybe like a two-parter movie? Sort of?
Yeah, a two-parter or maybe a trilogy of some sort.
I mean, that's the new thing nowadays. I know back in the early '90s, which this is basically where it was set on, that it wasn't the thing to do trilogies unless you're talking about Back to the Future or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, this story was just so good. I love the story.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like, I'm not saying the story was bad at all, but I think it wouldn't have been. One movie wouldn't have done it any justice.
That's true. That's a very excellent point. It would have almost felt too rushed to get everything done.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why video games exist. So, with all the CGI they have in these video games now, with all the CGIs in these games nowadays, do you think society would ever accept a movie, like, let's say they did this movie, but they were able to, like, do perfect, like, Tupac hologram style versions of the original cast, and then make a movie that way? Do you think people would accept that and put up with it?
Look behind you.
That's a fairly
Tip sounds distracted.
Now I'm thinking about this question you posed.
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, like, watch, it's Ghostbusters, right? But let's say it's just like the game where it's voiced by, Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, and then they found somebody who sounded close enough to Harold Ramis, but it's basically, a story that it's Ghostbusters, but it's not really, the physical actors. It's like the way that they were able to CGI Seymour Hoffman in the last Hunger Games.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, well, see how seamless it was?
I didn't know he was even in. I haven't seen any of the Hunger Games, is what I was alluding to.
Oh, okay, well, I don't think it spoils anything to say that he is in the Hunger Games and he does a marvelous job.
No, it doesn't spoil anything at all because I was never going to go watch those movies.
Oh, well, there you go. So let's see more Hoffman.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I've always liked him as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff I didn't agree with him politically, but that tends to happen with actors. I think they're idiots.
Well, yeah, some of them are. Some of them are pretty bad.
Not Bill Murray.
Not Bill Murray, no, never.
Bill Murray's a genius.
He is an absolutely relevant and connected individual.
Yep, but
who's more than welcome to join us for a Let's Play, by the way. Bill
a
Murray.
Let's Play or even a if he wants to be a member of one of our other projects.
There you go. That sounds so ominous. Bill Murray, we want you to be a part of one of our projects.
Well, part of it is I am distracted by the game.
No, I
So,
understand. I understand.
Words are having trouble
See,
finding.
I'm trying to purposely distract you, so this way I can still pull ahead of the curve here.
Ah, I see. So you need it on easy, and then you need to cheat.
Yes, not afraid to admit. So,
When do I need to throw my controller at the TV?
Please don't do that. It's an excellent game.
You need to go home.
What part of the game are you at? For those of you that don't know, me and Tip are racing through Ghostbusters to see who can finish it the quickest.
I am still trying to fight my way through that underground book depository area.
Oh.
All the audio was lost last time, but I was really getting fed up in this one section, and I couldn't remember how to get out, and I had to turn to Pat and ask him. It's like, okay, dude, I don't remember how to get out, and then he reminded me. So I'm still trying to finish that up.
So what you're saying is that I'm still in the lead, which I will take.
Yeah, you are very much so in the lead.
Has nothing to do with the fact that I'm uneasy or determined.
Nothing at all.
Let's make some noise.
Oh, I entered a room where there's Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple. That's awesome.
Oh.
Hey.
I read something recently that was pretty interesting to me and made me like Google a whole lot more.
Oh.
So, of course, everyone knows, or should know if they're paying attention, and I hope they are, about how the FBI wanted Apple to break into an iPhone and blah, blah, blah. Apple said no, privacy. And basically, the FBI said they figured it out and said they didn't need Apple's help.
Right.
So the case was dropped. Well, I read that Google, I don't know if you have a Gmail account.
I do.
Well, Google will mail you if and when the government begins to monitor your account.
Really?
Yeah. So if I ever get that email,
Go delete all your Pornhub emails.
I prefer Brazers, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course. It's for the sophisticated man.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, that's a way of saying, hey, this is private information for a reason. Please.
Well, and it makes me really like these tech companies a whole lot more. Not all of them, granted. There are some that are pieces of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Facebook. Just saying. But,
Make sure to go like our Facebook page.
Ray, can you see where they went?
Just kidding.
We haven't reached the
I
security
won't.
office yet. This place is really
Well,
But,
it's
but
nice.
it's nice to see just a company in general take a stand for the consumer.
Well, I mean, I think that is very awesome. I mean, they created the product and told the customer, hey, your information's safe, but it doesn't say but if the government wants it, we're going to turn it over. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, personally, I don't think I have anything really to worry about, because if the government is tracking me, then they've run out of things to do.
Oh, hey, Tip, this kind of reminded me of a joke, not to get off topic.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you call a spy who's trapped in a snowstorm?
Snowed in.
Edward Snowden, but yes. You got me. Oh, got it.
As I play this game, if we were video recording it, everyone would see that I wear my anonymous mask.
Oh, great.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I own I own one only because it came with my copy of V for Vendetta.
We have to disclose to the internet now at this time. Unfortunately, fortunately, Tip has always been anonymous, and
Yeah, I'm 100% all of anonymous. There's no others that are going to hunt down Trump and come up with all this stuff.
that's right. Real anonymous, if you're listening, please don't hurt us.
Yeah, we're just joking.
Just one of those things.
Yes.
We're
You know, Tip was talking about his Gmail accounts. Maybe, get him.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's important for that relationship between the consumer and someone like, Google to be one of trust, because then eventually what ends up happening is that if they start selling out their customers every time the government has an issue, then, no one's ever going to trust any other, media at all. Or,
especially with a company like Google, where I have an Android phone. And I have
Can you go catch Dr. Stance, please?
gone in on my own and set up my privacy settings and everything so they can't track everything I do. But a lot of people don't do that. So Google's sitting there saying, hey, we track everything you do.
Seriously.
If the government starts tracking it, we'll let you know. And
Okay, we're on it. Thanks.
I'm not saying I have anything to hide. I just don't think people need to know where I am at all hours of the day.
I mean, it's kind of like the whole Big Brother thing. I mean, you kind of want to be able to enjoy, a little bit of privacy. You don't want to feel like at any time that anyone can, do anything that they want to do.
Yeah.
Except for anonymous, you can do whatever you want. Please don't hurt us. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean that's kind of cool, and also, I mean, not to get too serious, because I know we're in the middle of Let's Play. Last thing about the thing, and I'll move on, is if Apple became compliant and tried to play ball with them, then they're almost setting a very dangerous precedent. Quoting that, hey, well, you see, Apple understood that this was the thing, so now we should make it a law stating that we have to absolutely have government involvement in people's private affairs, and that's a scary thing.
Yeah, and it's very scary. I had more to say to that, but I forgot.
It's okay.
President, government spying on you, that's not good.
No, it is never good. Never, ever good.
So.
Yes. Unless they're trying to save you from Russian spies, in which case...
I don't even agree that. Why would the government need to spy on you if someone's going... Why not spy on the person that's going to attack you?
Oh, that's a good point. Hey, so... Okay, Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
When I say his name, what comes to mind?
It's kind of embarrassing. But I think of a man without a shirt riding a bear with a shotgun.
Right. Right, okay. That's exactly the image you guys are going for, dead on. Do you think... Okay, and do you think that that's a good image for Russia?
Look out! Above you!
I think it helps them.
Right? Okay. Why is that?
I mean... Russia's kind of had a rough go of it since they got... Well, I mean, before they got rid of communism. Before they even had communism, they were going through kind of a rough go of it. But at least with the Soviet Union, they had something they could be proud of. And then, once the Soviet Union fell, I mean, their next president was a drunk. What was his name? Yeltsin? Do you talk while you read the directions on the game?
Do I talk when I
can hear you whisper.
Oh no, I was at April came in and gave me the baby monitor, so now
Okay.
I'm on baby duty.
But it's just one of those things where the country kind of had a rough go of it, and I don't agree with Putin's policies of invade and annex. But he is giving them something to be proud of.
So my question to you then is, would our country benefit if our president was like also shirtless, like subduing a large creature like, let's say, a tiger or something?
It depends on the president.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Let's go with the current president.
Behind you.
current president
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. I think he would look pretty okay shirtless. I'm secure enough in my masculinity to think, yeah,
Like a pro.
probably a good-looking dude.